Okay, welcome to IJDM. Toshiba looking good at this point, but has an issue. I think it's the BIOS battery. I've been told with these 400 CDTs, yeah, it's powering on. I hear the hard drive. I don't know how many days it's going to take to get the battery from where I ordered it from, but it was $6, so we'll go ahead and replace the BIOS battery. The screen's not turning on. I did get it to come back on a few times. I don't think it's a result of cleaning it. I mean, no fluids or anything got inside the laptop. I'm usually very careful about it. So I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the BIOS battery. And granted, I did see the flashing cursor a couple times, and I did see the BIOS screen. I'm guessing it's something to do with that maybe it just finally just discharged, and that was it. And if I can just get this to turn off. So we'll get back to that. I did notice there's a small crack here after cleaning it, but that was nothing I did. Anyway, something different. What is this? Well, let's just open it and see what this is. I don't usually do unboxing videos just because I never know what to expect. And as we open the first box, it's a very well packaged Amazon thing that doesn't seem to be wasting much space. Okay, what is this? This is the Road Top Smart Carplay Module Interface. I rigged up another one. Let me grab it real quick. I actually rigged this one up about probably a year or two ago, and I had made a mention that they should include this module inside one of these things if somebody could make it. And well, somebody did make it. I'm not surprised, really. You can kind of predict these things. On my car, which I have a Kia Sorento EX, it doesn't allow for me to pull the head unit simply because a lot of the car functions like the heater, air conditioner, and certain car functions are tied into the radio, and I don't want to replace it with a different head unit. So my option is I usually put this right up on my dash via magnetic, and then this is the CarPlay, which lets you connect wirelessly. Problem with this is sometimes it connects, sometimes it doesn't wirelessly. If you hook it up wired, then it drains the battery of the tablet, and you only get usually about an hour and a half out of it, depending on how much stuff you have playing through it. And of course, it just connects through the Bluetooth on the car. So a better alternative than this, which did work out fine. I mean, probably all in, this probably cost me about $100. I had an Amazon deal. I basically got the tablet almost for free, like $10, and then this module, I believe, was like $60 maybe, and the cable I had laying around, I just used that and made it nice and tidy. And I did have a rig up where it was, trying to charge it. But so let's take a look at this. And that option is okay if you don't want to spend a lot, but these things are coming down in price pretty quick. So let's take a look what's inside the box here. And this will be the display. And oh man, this thing is honking big. It does not like, oh man, it's a lot thicker than I pictured. These bags are almost like silk. So here's the display. It does have the protective film on it. I'm not going to pull that off. Remember, as I've said in the past, pull this protective film off. If you don't, you're going to be in a world of absolute, I'll say it, shit, because this stuff eventually gets so sticky and it'll actually peel the finish off the screen underneath. So if you think you're saving the screen from anything, you're not. Absolutely not. And here's the back of it. And of course, we all know this was most likely made. Got a bunch of different ports on the side. I'm really not sure what to expect out of it. Let's set that down right there. Let's see what else is inside this box here. There was one for $250. I can't remember what I spent on this. I had a gift certificate on a couple items I returned. And it comes with a actual manual and all kinds of goodies here. I guess that's Velcro. Not really sure what that is. You got a cable for hooking it up. This is audio and video. My car does do video, but it's locked out because I'm here in the US. If you're in the UK, I guess you put the parking brake on, it does allow for video, and there's a way to hack it, but yeah, looks like some kind of magnetic base, I'm guessing. And this is the arm. And then this looks like the camera. I'm probably not going to use this because I'm not big on adding anything. It would be nice to have a camera on the front of my car just for when I pull in my garage, but Let's see if I get ambitious one day. And then, of course, the charging cable, which means I gotta have a 12-volt plug plugged into it. So I'm gonna get this hooked up somehow, either inside or out, and see how this thing works. I doubt it actually has a battery pack in it, so we'll see. Okay, we're back. I'm in my car. I realized my 12-volt plug inside the house isn't gonna work. So we got the screen here, and I'm gonna have to do this one-handed because I don't actually have my stand handy. I'll just plug that right in, and there it goes. It just powers right up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. My idea is where I had the other one, and hopefully I can just re-rig it. It'll just sit right there. I don't need an alarm clock. I already got one on my radio. I'll just readjust that magnetic thing and just get it so it sits right in the same spot. So let's go ahead and do the thing here, and hopefully I don't knock it off, because I'm sure the touchscreen isn't going to work too well in the case. So we'll just set it there, and let's I guess no device. Okay, well, is it giving off a signal on Bluetooth? Well, I don't believe I have my stabilization on, so if I'm shaky a little bit, I do apologize. Bluetooth, I am looking for a device, car, Bluetooth. Okay, well, I cannot believe it would be in the instructions, so there's more stuff over here. Music set, oh, maybe it's settings here. Maybe I need to go through this. Radio era, China, Japan, Russia, USA 1, I guess we're USA 1. Yeah, night mode, why not? Night mode setting, yeah, whatever. Brightness, I'll probably turn that down later. I don't like bright lights off my dash. Enable Android link type, Android Auto, your link. I don't know what that means. Driver position, we're on the left here in the US. And wireless CarPlay on. Okay, well, information. Okay, hopefully, I don't think any of that's the password. Setting, I have no idea what that is. Is that supposed to be where I put my password? What I'm supposed to be doing at this point. It tries to connect, asking for password. Okay. I mean, this should be automatic once it connects through Bluetooth, and it did ask me if I wanted to use CarPlay, so... Oh, wait, there it goes. Well, look at that. There is CarPlay via for my phone. And I'll just have to find a way to hide this cable or trim it up. I would like to get it in through the vent maybe and have it kind of hidden down in my dash here. But there's your CarPlay functions. I usually use Waze because it gives you good information on, you know, how the traffic is. Then there's the Spotify app. Yep, there it is. Okay, I'm just outside my Wi-Fi range. I'm at the edge of the driveway right now. And some phone numbers, and then let's go to the main screen. Yep, that's not the way I had it set up on my other one, but I mean, I can move those icons around. You can easily do that on your phone through the settings. Let somebody else explain that. It is really a simple process, but I think I'm gonna be happy with this unit, and I'm just wondering about audio now, how I'm gonna get the audio piped to the car. I'm wondering if I can Bluetooth it to the car. In fact, I don't think I even had it. I just had it going through the speaker itself on the unit. But there is a transmitter, which I'm curious how that works. Usually that stuff doesn't work with... I think that the only problem with this is maybe if Bluetooth? Okay. Turn off Bluetooth when connect CarPlay. Okay, so I see the problem here. Yeah, you can't do what I'm trying to do. So I'm curious if my phone will actually give me let's see. Okay, so I'm connected to my phone, and I'm gonna hit the CarPlay button, and I'm gonna put Spotify, and I'm just gonna hit on the road, whatever plays. Okay, whatever. Media. Okay, I have that. Okay, that is definitely working. Before I get flagged, I'm not sponsoring these videos at this point. Okay, so the next question is, will I hear anything in Waze? Hello, Waze, can you hear me? Go to Publix. That's our nearest store. Okay, well, I heard it. More Waze for you saying, okay, well. Well, I don't know. Let's try a message. Messages. Let's just hit this guy here. We'll see if he says anything, if I can hear on the radio.
What do you want to say?
Okay, so there's a speaker on there, so that's okay. I'm happy with that, as long as my music comes through here and I can hear when it gives me reports and so forth. So we will not send that message. So there you go. CarPlay on I think the unit was about $350. I don't know why I sounded like LGR just now, but yeah, it's pretty neat. I am curious to try out this transmitter function, which I don't know how to get back to. Oh, and it does have a mic, so it does have an internal speaker. So I'm gonna get this mounted, and it's pretty much gonna sit like this on my car dash, and I'll eventually hide the wire if I get ambitious enough. I mean, I have enough wire here to run this all the way to the back of my car, but this is a cool little unit so far. I'll do a follow-up on it. I will do a follow-up on it later and tell you how it's working, but so far I am very happy, very clear. I mean, I mainly use it for Waze and my music, so yeah, good to go. Music plays through the radio and through the Bluetooth on my phone, so I don't even need it to connect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that other device and try to repurpose it for something else, unless somebody's interested in it, of course. That's always a possibility too. That's it for now. See you next time. Be sure to subscribe.